Morning. Today we mark 230 days since Russian troops illegally invaded Ukraine, having for 8 years illegally occupying Crimea and eastern Ukraine, Donbass. Just yesterday, Russia launched 84 cruise missiles and 24 exploding drones at Ukraine, targeting 117 sites in over 15 regions, including 29 critical infrastructure sites, 35 private homes, 4 high-rise buildings, 1 school, and horrifically killing 19 people, injuring some 110. And these missiles continue this morning as we speak. The challenges for governance during all-out war in Ukraine are immense, from how to organize national security to managing massive infrastructure damage, movement and resettlement of some 7 million internally displaced people, sustaining an economy through all of this, ensuring food, energy, and other critical supplies as we enter winter. And where Russian troops have occupied land, now liberated by Ukrainian troops, managing the intense trauma of the atrocities, the war crimes that they left behind. How do mayors, the leaders closest to the people, manage through these extraordinary challenges? Well, we're going to show you a film from Western NIS Enterprise Fund to give you a sense of what we're dealing with. Please.
– 31 березня віде в історію нашого населеного пункту всієї територіальної громади як день звільнення від російських орків, від російських окупантів нашими Збройними силами України, наших населених пунктів.
Hi, my name is Alexander Sienkiewicz. I am the mayor of Mykolaiv. Before the war, Mykolaiv was a prospective city that for the last 5 years had only started to develop. For Ukraine and the whole world, it was the city of port. Today, Mykolaiv is a war zone. I'm sure our victory is near. Ukraine will win because truth is always win lies.
Именно по городу, уничтожают людей, жилые массивы, инфраструктуру. При этом Путин же называет Чернигов, он неоднократно называл Чернигов колыбель православия. Так он и хочет уничтожить колыбель православия.
Маленький Ірпінь утримав сили Другої армії світу по кількості. %, як мінімум, критичної інфраструктури знищено. Це дуже високий відсоток, але я впевнений, що всі разом ми дуже швидко все відновимо.
Всегда город Харьков гордился своими людьми, своим научным потенциалом, своей архитектурой, парками, скверами, всеми горожанами. Очень много разрушений, 25% жилого фонда разрушено, 100 школ разрушено, детские сады, больницы. Кроме того, очень много инфраструктуры разрушено, начиная от трансформаторных подстанций, котельных, водоводов. Все это приходится восстанавливать.
За 10 днів вони зруйнували все до попілу. Той факт, що 90% інфраструктури зруйнувала Російська Федерація, бомбардувала лікарні, бомбардувала бомбосховища, вбивала мирне населення міста Маріуполя, 21 тисяча – це все військовий злочин. Це геноцид українського народу Російською Федерацією в нашому місті, в цілому в нашій державі. І так буде, що місто було, є і залишиться українським містом.
Люди такі сути за день, свої бетонні сути, а де вже ховатись, суханути людям першу, другу сорту, а люди такі сотнями в тандемі зі своїми відсотками з 3-7 герцами сповнюють все сенсами.
Today, we are very lucky to have via Zoom two of these extraordinary mayors who, unfortunately, were forced to return home yesterday as a result of the shelling. Mayor Anatoliy Fedoruk of Bucha in Kyiv region, and Mayor Andrii Sadovyi of Lviv in western Ukraine. Доброго ранку, наші славні мери.
Good morning, our mayors. Our sincere gratitude for your participation, and we hope that you are in security. Mr. Fedoruk, liberation of Bucha from Russian occupation revealed Russian crimes of war for the whole world. And the atrocities which were evident after the expel of Russian occupiers touched upon the people who were negligent to the horrors of war. What kept you alive? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe that you will agree with me that we had many hopes for our citizens, before the 24th of February, but our lives were changed on that day. For 30 days of Russian occupation of my city near Kyiv, we witnessed the deaths of hundreds of civilian citizens, and the majority of our civilian infrastructure was destroyed during this period by the occupiers. And we cannot forget and we cannot forgive those atrocities. Sorry, the sound quality is poor. And we would like our people to enjoy every moment of their lives. And I saw the compassion in this conference during the last 2 days, and I'm very grateful to you. But we have to live on. Thank you.
Мер Федорук, будь ласка, як ви зараз після
Mr. Fedoruk, how do you see the renovation of rebuilding of the city of those months? What are your priorities? Yes, first of all, it's infrastructure and how to raise the spirits of people. the spirits of people are kept up by the armed forces of Ukraine and the world community who support us in our struggle. I would like to address our colleagues. You thought that we thought that the war was somewhere in the eastern part of Ukraine, in the eastern part of Europe. But I would like to tell you that if the Russian troops invade Ukraine, they would try to expand their influence on other parts of Europe. And I call upon you, my dear colleagues, to support us in our struggles, that we have to protect our lives and our freedoms and to be victors. Do we have Mayor Lviv?
Good morning, доброго ранку.
Good morning. Are you okay? Mayor Sadovyi, can you tell us, Lviv is a wonderful city with rich European history, and it invited and made homes for many thousands of people who were forced to leave their houses in the war-afflicted areas. Could you tell us about the difficulties which you faced during these difficult times? Thank you for the invitation to be with you and for your attention to Ukraine and to our cities. Lviv is a unique city because 10 years ago we hosted the UEFA World Cup, and it's a fantastic city. It's during the war, our city accepted 5 million people of Ukrainians who passed through our city. And during this war, we also accepted 13,000 of wounded people, and we help all of them. We deal with their rehabilitation. Last year, we had a resilience program. Still 1 month before the Russian aggression, we built an infrastructure to accept the temporarily people. And yesterday we had an attack on Lviv, and we lost for several hours water and electricity supply. But by the morning we repaired all our infrastructure, and at this moment we have 2 missile strikes to our infrastructure. Our communal services responded to this attack and went to that area. What Russia wants, it wants to destabilize us, to frighten us, but it does not ruin our will, and will win and be victorious on each meter of our land. But we need your support. We need more diesel generators. We need stations to charge our phones from solar stations. We need some space to exchange our opinions and ideas. Many mayors come to Lviv to show their support. And Lviv is located near the Polish border, and we saw your support, and we'll be victorious. We will overcome all the difficulties. You answered our last question. Mr. Fedoruk, And Mr. Sadovyi, you have an opportunity to address hundreds of your colleagues all over the world. What support do you require today to Ukrainian cities, and how can we help you? Mr. Fedoruk, please. During these critical circumstances in which our cities and our settlements are, any support, any aid will be helpful. Visits will be significant, but we need the governmental support, and we'll overcome all the enemies with your help. Please ask your governments to provide Ukraine with defense systems, because we protect democracy today. We defend the right of communities to be free. We need vivid communications with you. Please come to Lviv, not through Zoom, but physically come to Lviv. And at the moment, my purpose is the formation and shaping of the system of rehabilitation of the people who were wounded during this war. And I would like to be grateful to you for your solidarity and for your support. Our profound gratitude to you all, and we wish you all success